Hey guys, it's been some time, but not man. It's definitely been time, and I obviously don't want to say a lot's happened, or I don't want to say nothing's happened because a lot has happened, but I would really say like nothing important has happened. I haven't made a lot of money. I haven't seen crazy success or whatever the case might be, but you know still in ecom, still doing everything, right? And I always said like I don't think I'm ever going to strive or divert away from ecom. Um, like I believe that's just who I am, and like it's just gonna take some time, but success doesn't come overnight. I'm willing to put, as I said before, the next couple months, weeks, months, years into this because I know spending a couple years now to to reap the benefits of many a long life of freedom. It's much worth it when you just sacrifice the little time comparison to now and later. So, but without me like going on a tangent so much, what I'm up to right now these days is that um if you guys are on Twitter, I guess ecom Twitter or money Twitter, um there's still within ecom, but like there's a way where you can start a completely remote home service, and there's many businesses you can do, from window cleaning to even power washing to plumbing and all these. And the format and the way people do this, at least, or the template and the way people do this, is that they subcontract, right, all this to other people. They don't do these, like, let's say you're doing, let's say, home cleaning, right? You get like you create a company. What it is that you're filling the gap, right, of a very brick and mortar, or would it be brick and mortar, but I guess a very old school fashion, yes, old school um industry where not a lot of people take advantage of uh Google Ads, Google Ads, all the other like type of advertisement spaces, and we from ecom come in and just destroy that because we know what we're doing, right? We know how to advertise, we know how to copyright, we know how to reach our target audience. And with industries like, let's say, the cleaning business, right, home cleaning business, um a lot of people don't know how to do that, right? It's probably just a lady, just maybe posting an ad on Kijiji asking for work. Hey, I can come clean your home, so just pay me this much, and I'll do it. All right. While I can take advantage of reaching, compared to that Kijiji will reach maybe a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 people. Obviously, Google will reach can reach millions. So it's definitely much better. Definitely comes with obviously growing, building. Nothing. It's not as fast money, and I would say it's not as profitable as ecom. Ecom is just crazy, but with that being said, it's still a start. It's still a head in the door, foot in the door. And with that being said, it's still growth. It can still reach you somewhere. You just need something to get you in the door, and then from there you can take off. It doesn't matter what it is, right? So, um, what I'm doing right now is, as I kind of said, what I'm doing, at least area I'm focusing, the industry I'm focusing on, is home cleaning. What I did right now is basically I created a company, um, and I hire cleaners. They go do all the cleaning, and I also subcontract to other cleaning companies. So basically, I do everything I need to do. I um promote my business. I try to get reviews because that's also really important in this business as well. But yeah, people call me, or they go on my website to book for a cleaning service, and then I direct them to either a subcontractor or I direct them to my cleaner, and then they can go do the cleanings. Cleaner gets his cleaner gets his or hers pay, I get my half, and then that's it, right? I don't have to do anything. I stay right here, right? And great, remote. That's what I want to do. Freedom. That's like the number one thing I'm always gonna keep on saying. Like, just freedom, right? And it's very an old school business, but you're adding in new new the new world technology into it, right? That's why it's so lucrative and it's so easy to honestly kind of scale, and it's easy to get jobs. I've realized, yeah, it's actually not hard to get jobs in this business, right? But the only problem is it's actually kind of hard to get cleaners, because a lot of cleaners coming just doing with workers, especially the work environment right now. Workers, people don't like working. They either go they work for you a little bit and then they leave, or they work here then they leave. That's just how everyone is. Everyone's at home taking money from the government, right? And nobody wants to work. So it's actually not hard to get money. Sometimes it's just hard to actually build a proper foundation or infrastructure where everything can flow smoothly. But that being said, when you actually finally do, which I can see it starting to develop, it's definitely huge opportunity, a huge opportunity. That being said, I started this. When is it? So today is the 20th, and I started this back in January, right? Mid-January, maybe I launched my business in maybe mid-January or so, and I think maybe I've had a total of maybe 10 jobs, and I think I've revenued maybe a total. I want to say no, maybe I've had a total of 5 to 7 jobs actually. Let me not say that. I don't know how much it is. I'm kind of guessing, guys, but I think 5 to 7. If it is, then maybe 10, but within that range. And I think I've revenued so far probably past 1,000 a K, right? And honestly, as I said, it's not bad. Like, I like it. It's definitely an area where, like, if you really want to scale, you have to have systems in place. Same thing with ecom. In order to scale, you have to have systems in place where it becomes fluid. It becomes every cog is just well oiled in the machine. Like, everything is just flowing very smoothly. And that's the same thing with this. So um I definitely have a couple people that I look up to right now on Twitter, or some of those guys are people who actually gave me the inspiration of this, because the reason why I started this guy is because, like, really and truly, when I heard the idea, I believe this was really untapped. Like, everyone's so into ecom, me as well. I still plan to do ecom. I just need a little bit more cash flow. I just don't have that. But with that being said, if I can still get this up to a point, I know that, like, it's just gonna go. It's literally just gonna build itself, right? You're building a long-term business. It's a long-term business. Like, it's gonna go by itself, right? That's why it's so great. It's so lucrative. There's so much you can do in order to scale. So, um, I love it, right? And right now, what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of just putting myself in the best position. As I said, I have a couple mentors, not fully, like, they're not, I don't talk to them directly, even though I've messaged a couple of them. I don't talk to them directly, like, back and forth, but I use them to for like some tips and tricks, and it definitely helped, you know. So what I would say, guys, just to kind of sum it up quickly, is that this definitely is an untapped market, and it's honestly really good. Ignore the background too, like, I just been working, but with that being said, it's definitely like an untapped industry where not a lot of people are doing it, and there's always work. There's always everybody wants a cleaning. Like, it's one of those areas where, like, you can literally always find jobs, right? And it's definitely something huge, like, where, like, if you like actually get into the system and you actually get into the position where you know how to maximize every every turn, every opportunity you get, you can scale real hard. So With that being said, guys, that's what I'm up to right now. Just been working hard at that. my voice has been kind of fucked all weekend, guys. But I had to take my girlfriend out for Valentine's Day, and uh, it's too much. But with that being said, yeah, I've just been working right now. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll try to update more because I've kind of been battling myself right now within this last month, 2 months, 3 months since like December, November. Kind of like still testing products, still working, right? And then not giving up. Like I still haven't, right? I still have all my stores there, but just you don't want to like you don't want to keep your head only still on one point. Like the whole, I don't like to call myself an entrepreneur because it almost seems like that word has become like so like stigmatized in a negative light. But what I would say is that like I like to put myself in the best position to succeed, and if I see an opportunity, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to repeat the same thing over and over again, right? Even though like you will lead to success, especially if you're always working hard to it. You're always gonna do that. But I see an area which I feel like I can dominate and I can definitely do something with. And so far, it's not going bad, right? It's definitely working not bad. Like within the next until like I think March 15th, even from February 20th now to like March 15th, if I think I have like maybe 3 or 4 more jobs that are that I have to do, right? And that are booked up, and it's not a lot, man. Like where you start to really like I'm not where people start to really get profitable in this job is when they have all 7 days they're booked for jobs, right? And that's my goal. That's where I'm really trying to scale. I'm trying to scale where every day like there's a booking, you know. I think right now the most I've had is maybe 3. Like I'm still in the very beginning stages. Remember, guys, I would say it's just been a month, right? But with that being said, I mean, it's only been a month, and I've had bookings, right? And and what I would actually say too is I believe I've actually let me honestly kind of give you guys honestly how much I've actually been, how many bookings I actually have had. Um, because I feel like might as well, right? But let me see. So that was February. Okay. Okay. So I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, I've had 9 bookings. All right. I've had 9 bookings, and actually I'm only counting February too. That's what's funny. Oh, so I've had around 11 bookings. So 11 bookings, right? And it's only been a month. It's not a lot, but like when I tell you that it's huge because I feel like I mean I feel like there's just opportunity here, you know? So I don't want to ramble on, man. If any of you guys have questions and want to talk about this and maybe even team up or do something or just want to talk, like if you're in e-commerce too and just want to stock or even make a store or something together, like just hit me up. I'm always down with like-minded people, and I just want to work. We all want to succeed together. That's what we're doing, right? And I always put in my description like actions speak louder than words. So that's all I'm always gonna be doing, guys, and that's what I expect all of you guys should be doing as well. So with that being said, guys, I'm uh I'm gonna talk to you guys later and keep you guys updated. I'll try to come back on this more, but that being said, I'm always gonna be working, so I'll let you guys know and keep you guys updated. And yeah, man, you guys stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. Peace.